tēnā koutou I te iwi e te motu. Ngā mihi atiki a koutou I roto I rungi tēnei te tau hau āhea. Hau I rakātia ka dini ki a koutou matakitaki mai ana. Tiku nei ki tēnei tōna mano o te motu. No reira whakatau mai, hara mai, nau mai ki Resthills Park I Waikato. Tēnā koutou, pai mauri.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome into Resthills Ballpark here in the beautiful Hamilton. This is the grand final of the Under-19 Girls National Championship, and it is Canterbury versus Auckland. Damien Collins here with the play-by-play, along with Robbie Niha in the commentary booth with me for this one. It should be an absolute blinder. Well, Auckland are going to go out to the field first. And with their lineups on the screen, on the mound, Shire Hale pitching to catcher Clover Alapaka. First base is Eliza Panga Fletcher. At second base, Hope Maka. At third base, Ocean Matthews. At shortstop, Jade Calvary. At left field, Eden Jennings Netzer. At centre field, Miki Cooper Nicola. And at right field is Tyan Bromhead Lamalu. Of course, Auckland finishing top in the ranks here, booking their spots in this grand final. Canterbury doing it the hard way, going up against Southland this morning, but making it easy money for them, getting the 8-0 win in the 5 innings. Robbie into the booth, doing the colour for us here. Hamilton local, mate, it's been a week, but the weather gods have turned it on for grand final Sunday.
Ai tika tau e hoa e Damien. Koutou e mātakitaki mai ana. Ngā mihi nui ki a rangi nui. Mai tōna ho wahine ka papatua nuku. Ka rawe ngā rā o te wiki nei, o tēnei tōna mana o te motu. Reira ngā mihi atiki a tāwhiri mātea. Mō ngā tohu poi o te rāne. Yes, Damien, it's been a tricky week, you know, with the spores across the country, but pleased to have a lovely day here for the final, bro.
Absolutely. Well, Hale on the mound gets her call for the first pitch. Up top for the ball, leading off for Canterbury is the shortstop, spark plug Kaya Ratu. She was batting in the 2-3 spot earlier on today, but they moved her up to lead off. She can make things happen for sure, and she is fast. So if she gets on base, she's one to keep an eye on for sure.
Tēnā koe Damien, he ingoa rongo nui tēnei kōtiro. Kaya, koe te tamahainea o Stevie Ratu. Tēti ho ngā hautipua o te kapapango o Puyuko o Aotearoa. So famous name, young Kaya, and probably playing just as well as her father used to for the Black Sox. So kia kaha iwa.
Absolutely, Stephen getting the mention already. Fouled off from Kaya there. Two balls, 2 strikes is the call now. Kaya disciplined better. She'll make Hale throw all the pitches she can. Up the top of the zone, comes straight back to Robbie, and he just bounces out.
Kore taki te hopu e hoa, engari, mai te pāhoro. Hopeless catch, but we got the ball, bro.
Straight back to us, we're right behind.
Eugene got in our way.
He announced it. Well, 2-2 still the count. Ratu fouls that off again. She'll make Hale throw as much pitches to start this game as possible.
He rua ngā hapa e te whānau. Couple of foul balls for young Kaya.
Shire Hale on the mound. Goes into the wind-up. Ratu gets all of it, sending it to left field, just under the glove of Jorgensen. No, sorry, of Jennings Nelson. And Ratu goes waltzing into third base. for the stand-up triple to lead us off.
Paira watu tērā patsua kaia. Patu atu aia ki te tapa Maui. Engari ka hea ia I te hopu. Ka tua ia ki rongi I te papa toru. Great hit to left field. Slightly arid, but triple nonetheless.
Now into bat is Caitlin Henderson, the catcher. She had a rest this morning in that semi-final against Southland. Most of the orders moved up a notch. 4 batting in 3, 3 batting in 2. All to change up the lineup to put the lead-off from before down to 9. And once you see Sammy Forsyth batting, you know any number in the order she's going to get on. One ball, 2 strikes the call. Hale goes down in the zone where Henderson gets it off to second base, but that will score the runner of Ratu, and that leads off the first runs for Canterbury.
Pai ana te patua te kauharau. Kei a Caitlin Henderson. Zeno pai e wā. Run scored for Canterbury. Tahiki te kore.
Well, coming into bat now is the pitcher in the 3 spots, Mackenzie Bailey McDowell. A real all-round talent here. She was batting in the 4th spot earlier. Hits it down to the hot corner where Oshin Matthews makes no mistake of that and getting the out at 1. And that's going to bring to bat the 3rd baseman, Lexi Hay. She had herself a game earlier today. She's had a tournament apparently in the hot corner, getting everything that's hit down her line, but also being able to get on base as well, which is important when you're batting up the order in 4th spot. What I saw from this Canterbury team this morning though, they've got hitters from 1 to 9, but we all know some of these names that are in the Auckland side already playing NFC, a lot of them. Powerhouses, Auckland Women's. Fouled away. She's in the hole, 0-2 with 2 out. Oh, they were questioning if that was foul or just off the glove, but they're going to call it foul ball. Count remains 0-2.
Right, here up a what? Fortunate for the batter. Fortunate catcher didn't catch it.
Picture on your screen at the moment. What a day here down in Hamilton. We didn't think it was going to be this glorious after the week that we've had up and down the country. But the weather gods are definitely ballers because they've turned it on for us now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the call. Lexi Hay in a bat. Down the middle, gets a piece, sending it to right field. But Tyan Bromhead Lamalu under it to make the catch, and that will retire the side, but not before Canterbury add their first run to the total. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Canterbury 1, Auckland 0.
Every day
Welcome back to Resthills Ballpark here in Hamilton. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the grand final of the Under-19 Girls National Championships between Canterbury and Auckland. Canterbury opened their tally, but now it's Auckland's turn at the bottom of the first. And let's set the defensive lineup for you for Canterbury. In at right field is Melissa Chapman, centre field Sammy Fawcett-Kay, and at left field is Drew Jorgensen. In at shortstop is Kaya Ratu, the hot corner third base is Lexi Hay, and at second base is Skylar Delator, and in at first base is Trinity Mackley-Flutie. Behind the dish, catching the balls and strikes is Caitlin Henderson, and on the mound is Mackenzie Bailey-McDowell. Leading off for Auckland is Jade Cavalieri, the shortstop, and on deck is Mickey Cooper-Nicola. Auckland a real powerhouse in the women's game of softball. Well, Auckland booked their place without having to go the hard way like Canterbury this morning. Will they be refreshed? Will they be hot for this grand final? Canterbury getting their sticks going earlier in the day and continuing that on, opening up their account. But Auckland, they'll want to stamp their mark now, show what the 09 can do. Cavalier goes for the running bunt. No go on that one. It's good seeing the left-handed batters here in the women's tournament really using the box, really using the slaps or the running bunts. Every good lefty should be able to. Cavalier gets a piece, sending it down to Lexi Hay, who makes her first scoop and a throw to first for the first outs.
Oh, I karawi te tākaro te papa tuatoru. E te whānau e matakitaki mai ana, ko tēnei kōtisiro o te Waikato. He whānau rongonui anō. Ko Miki.
Miki Cooper-Nicola in a bat now, the centre field. In the two spot. And if she's anything like her brother, I've seen her play many a time. Those Cooper-Nicolas know how to put on the gas and get around those bases.
He hapa ai Damien. E te whānau, Miki and Karika, her brother, both New Zealand under-19 players. Well, her brother certainly is, and very popular whānau here from the Waikato, from the South Net Club. So lovely to see her playing the Nationals with Tāmaki Makaurau.
Fantastic. Well, that shows what she can do, getting it between the 4-3 spot, and that'll be a base hit all day.
Ai hoa pai tana hahau ki te papa matau pai ane Meki.
And now into the bats for Auckland is the second base Hope Maka with a runner on one and one out.
Ko tahi kua putu I te whānau. One down, screwing to bunt.
Squared up for sure, going for that short game, but just getting away from Henderson behind the dish. And Cooper Nicola will waltz into second base. One thing I've been really impressed with today, Robbie, is these ladies using the short game, squeezing every inch they possibly can to move their runners around the bases.
Well, lovely to see. Lovely to see.
Well, there you go. Shows Auckland's worth and what they can do, punching it up the middle. Cooper Nicola with the wheels from second to first will draw this game 1 apiece.
Yeah, fantastic RBI from Marker. And just picking up on your cordial Damien, squared, did their job, run it to 2. Coach took the bunt off, allowed it to hit up the middle, RBI. Fantastic.
Smart batting for sure. Well, into bat now is the pitcher batting in the 4th spot, Shire Hale. And always good seeing number 22, Hale, batting.
E te whānau e karanga atu anō, te tihi o ngā whānau hautipua rongonui, young Shire, course daughter of the famous Donny Hale, former Black Sox, and her grandfather, Wayne, famous for Eden Roskell, sitting sideline as well. In fact, Wayne, her grandfather, sitting right behind the batter's box, probably advising her as he does, often verbal. But as I say, still playing ball. He's in his 60s, her grandfather, so
wow.
He'd be very rapt to see his granddaughter. Fellas are all over the place.
Well, I saw Donny in at centre field, and we know he can still go.
Oh, yeah. Speaks pretty good Japanese, too.
He sure does.
And his lovely wife, of course, she was also a White Sox.
Oh, seen it. She's amazing, that lady.
Yes. So, great pedigree for young Shiler, that's for sure.
Well, she's safe at 1, but Marker's out at 2 for the second out of this one. And that is going to bring up Tyann Bromhead Lamalu, the right fielder. And if we're talking about pedigree, it goes from one to another.
Yes, tika tau e Damien. He whānau rongonui hoki. The Bromheads, o tāhuhu ne, club in Auckland. Great pedigree from the White Sox.
Absolutely, Tyann. Even getting a shot at the tour recently in Australia. Getting to wear the same uniform as Mum. Pretty special. And I'm sure all 3 of the sisters and even Fran will be down here supporting her. Hit back to Bailey McDowell. The ball pops off the glove and goes down to Delator at second, who makes the play to first. And that will be the 3rd out. But not before Auckland come back with their 1 run. And that is going to draw the game 1 apiece. We'll be back with the top of the 2nd right after these.
Aotearoa FM presents Te Rao Te Raukura 2023. For 2023, we're proud to present Arija.
Kia ora, Betty Ann here from Arija.
Asia Waidere.
E mihi ana kia koutou.
Valley Kids.
Hey, we're the Valley Kids.
Origin Roots Aotearoa.
Kia ora everybody, my name's Matatia.
Plus kapahaka from Te Ahia Tahurangi, Ngāti Pōneke, Ngā Taonga Mai Tawhiti, Ngā Uri Taliwha. Share the news and set the date. Saturday, 28th of January for Te Rā o Te Raukura.
Tēnā koutou I te iwi. Nau mai hoki mai. Ki te tōna mana o te motsu o ngā rangatahi wahine. Welcome back everyone to the Under-19 girls, Auckland and Canterbury. One strike and score is 1-1. Top of the second.
Leading off for Canterbury is Trinity Mackley Flutie, playing first base, but as we can see earlier today, she can also pitch. Up in the, all these pitches up in the order. Awesome to see.
Agree, mate. Agree.
Not one of them's got DP next to their name. Too good. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the second. 3-2 the count now. Mackley, Flutie in a bat. Gets a piece, sending it down to the hot corner, where Matthews just gets down low, scoops it up, and gets it over to 1 for the first out.
Ai tino pai te tākoro o te papatoru e wā. Pai ana tona hopu, karawe hoki tana whai atu. Great play from the third baseman. A little bit of work to do on the charge, but good throw.
Yeah, she got the glove low. Body was still upright, ready for the throw. Great scoop. That's going to bring to bat with 1 out. Melissa Chapman, the right fielder. Hale just finding her balance on the mound. Straight through Main Street for the strike call. Gets the inside pitch, sending it down to first base, where they make no mistake of that, and that will be the second outs.
O e te whānau e tautoko ana ngā kōreo a taku hoa Damien. Ka nui te pai o te rā, kua whitsi mai te rā, he maha ngā tangata kua tai mai nei I roto I tēnei tōna mana. Just supporting you, Damien. Great, brilliant day, great crowd, great ball. Good to see these people here in the Waikato. It's fantastic.
Absolutely, and it's so good to see national tournaments back. We had a disruptive couple years there where we went to regionals for a lot of people around the country, but we're back to the full brunt of it now. The girls' final happening right now in front of us. The boys down in Dynasty Ballpark down in Christchurch, where it's Hutt Valley and Canterbury down there as well. Canterbury getting both finals. Hutt Valley going the hard way, getting a big win over Auckland this morning in the boys. And for the first time ever, Ballpark Broadcasting streaming 2 events at both ends of the country. So we've come a long way, that's for sure.
Oh, I tautoko e hoa. Ka nui te mihi hoki kia whakaata Māori. Mui I nei tōna mana, orongi I te pawa whakaata, kei te mihi ati kia koutou, ngā kai whakaare. Tautoko Damien, it's fantastic to have you guys on board. Across the island, great, you're doing 2 tournaments, and it's great for the sport. Fantastic.
Absolutely. Well, if they keep on playing like this, we'll keep on turning up for sure. Jorgensen pops up to second base, who makes the play. Market makes the play for the third out, and with a quick 3 up and 3 down, we're going to go to the bottom of the second with this game still tied, 1 apiece. Kia ora and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Resthills Ballpark in Hamilton. We are at the bottom of the second, and leading off for Auckland, Ocean Matthews, who gets a stand-up double to lead off the innings. And that's exactly how Auckland want to start.
Ai, tēnā koe wā. Te meke rawa atu te whatu o te kaihahau ki te papamatau. Whai ana tana double. Great centre right hit. Great lead off, perfect lead off.
Yep, can't go wrong with that. McDowell clipping the outside corner. And now she's got a piece of that. She'll start nibbling away there. What placement. Right out of reach from the shortstop. And that's going to score the runner. And Auckland, just like that, showing what they can do with the bat. With a runner on one, they're leading 2-1.
Ai, kia ora, Damien. Kei te kōrero atu te kaiako, ki te kaiwawao. Ko tau mai he kai o mahu. So runner coming in for Auckland. Great bat up the middle, scores the run. Once again, good softball. None down, runner on one.
Up to bat now for Auckland is Eden Jennings-Netzler, the left fielder. Calling dead ball on that one. Fletcher questioning the umpire on the call there. Still calling dead.
I think he's called it foul. So runner's gone back to one. This is why the coach was questioning. And a check swing rather than a pass ball.
Short game again. Bailey McDowell has to come in and scoop it up to get it over to first for their first out. But the sacrifice bunt will move the runner, and that's exactly what she needed to do.
Tika Damien, tika tau. Tino pai te tuki. Great bunt advancing the runner. One down, 2-1, Auckland up.
That's going to bring to bat the first base, Alize Utanga Fletcher. McDowell wouldn't be used to facing this much batters. In the first game, she faced 9 in 3 innings, 3 strikeouts, and the team did the rest of the work. Well, Lexi Kay, she looks back to hold up the lead runner, but she'd already gone, so she belts it over to first base and gets the second outs. But again, Auckland doing their smarts and moving the runner. Maybe an out, but they're moving the runner, and that's what is important.
Yeah, as mentioned earlier, Damien, ka rau e ngā whakaaro o te kaiako o Tāmaki, Isaac Fletcher. Playing that short game, getting the job done. Mahi a te mahi. Advancing the runners, up to the batter to score them. Ko te whakaaro nui, o ngā kaiako e te whānau e mātakitake mai ana. Mahi a te mahi, pātua mo te kaioma. So, a lot of coaches' game plans, the batter bats for the runner. You can advance the runner or score them, we call it. So, great strategy thus far from Auckland. They're up 2-1. Potentially a run. As my good friend Bevan Martini would say, he raki rongi te pond. Duck on the pond.
Duck on the pond.
Yore te Martini.
Auckland, 2 down with runner in scoring position on 3.
Ka haere hoki mātou. Ki rongo o te rānaungi o ngā kaihahau. Top of the order, eh?
Sure is Jade Cavalieri. The shortstop comes in for a bat. Left-hander leaves that go past. And Auckland score the runner.
And as we often say, Damien, things happen. You know, you make contact. An unfortunate pass ball from the Canterbury pitcher. Auckland goes into 3-1. Good position at the top of the second.
To score the run with 2 down. You don't want to be leaving any runners out on the pond, or ducks on the pond. Oh, the running bunt goes foul.
Yeah, up.
But again, young ballers out there, watch these lefties. A lot of these women using the short game, and especially the lefties, getting the feet going early to give them that head start to first and putting bat to ball. Outstanding work. Top and out for ball.
Yeah, I must say, Damien, it's great to see that slap back. You know, it's about making contact and using your gas, particularly for left-hand batters. They get away earlier than a right-handed batter to complete a swing, but, you know, back in the day, particularly for Auckland, you know, players like Dean Rice
Absolutely
perfected that. It's lovely to see it back.
Well, we definitely had an era of the big hits and everything, but as we get a bit more smarter about the game at the moment, you just got to take every inch any way you possibly can. And yeah, it's all fine and dandy hitting to the back fence or something, but being able to punch through the gaps and move your runners and score for your team is way bigger.
Tikatauri, right? Absolutely right.
See, just placing that ball left side. And gets there in time.
Right.
Using that left running slap to perfection, getting it just down third base. Lexi Hay, who's been on top of everything in the hot corner, just unable to get that in time.
Karawe Jade. E tū pai, I rongi a papatahi. Karawe te patua. Karawe tere tana uma. Great punt. Great slap. Great running.
Well, we've got another runner in at bat now who will definitely try and get on. And she's already moved the runner by leaving that down low and bouncing off Henderson's glove. Jade safe on second base. And, of course, the batter, Miki Cooper-Nicola. Centre fielder who scored in her first hit after hitting to right field. Cooper Nicola gets a piece, sends it to no man's land in the outfield, and that will score the runner Calvary Billy, running from second to home for another run to Auckland. Cooper Nicola safe on first base.
Ka pai Mickey, ka te mohio ia, tēnei taiamana, tēnei tiamana, tēnei papatākaro Waikato. Lovely bat, Mickey. Very familiar with this diamond, of course. Played all her ball here and grew up playing ball here and has moved on to Auckland and is doing better things. So great hit and another RBI for Hawks.
It's pretty special that they get to go up and play the extra ball and get that extra experience in Auckland, but to be able to come home and play nationals here, pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great that she gets back in front of her whānau, in front of her friends and peers, and particularly fellow Waikato softballers. It's great. You know, I mean, it's been happening for a while now. I mean, my own club Fu here, sent a couple of boys up, played New Zealand under-19, sent them up to Bradunda. Sent a couple of other boys up there, up to Auckland once they sort of make the grade. You've got to extend your ball, Damien. As much as we don't like seeing them leave here, you know, your ball's got to get better and you've got to play against the best in the world. And so it's a successful thing for Waikato, and hopefully they bring these skills back here as well.
That's it. Not a bad person to send them up to as well. B-man, one of the best in the world, 100%. Cooper Nicola, you'd send her all day, but I think she went early. Oh, well, that does it for the second innings. That's complete, but not before Auckland add another 3 to their total. So they take this one up into going to the third innings. Auckland 4, Canterbury 1.
Atia Watoa FM presents Te Rao Te Raukura 2023. For 2023, we're proud to present Arija.
Kia ora, Betty Ann here from Arija.
Asia Waidere. Valley Kids.
Hey, we're the Valley Kids.
Origin Roots Aotearoa.
Kia ora everybody, my name's Matsutia.
Plus kapahaka from Te Ahia Tahurangi, Ngāti Pōneke, Ngā Taonga Mai Tawhiti, Ngā Uri Taniwha. Share the news and set the date. Saturday, 28th of January, for Te Rā o Te Raukura.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Resthills Ballpark here in Hamilton. You're watching the 2023 edition of the Under-19 Girls National Championship. It's the grand final between Auckland and Canterbury. We're in the top of the third innings. Warm-ups are done. Leading off for Canterbury is going to be the second baseman, Shyla Delator. Swung on a miss for strike one.
Tēnā koutou te whānau. E mā takitaki mai ana i whakaata Māori. E mihi atu nei kia ko te oku rangatira. Tahi ki te kora, tahi ki te tahi, tahi ki te whā. O tāmaki I mua. Great to have you on Whakaata Māori, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the coverage from our good friends here and in Christchurch for the National Under-19 Girls. Auckland up 4-1.
All squared up to go short, but couldn't get back to ball. And that'd be another strike on Delator. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the call. And gets her swinging for the strikeouts. Now, in a surprise in the batting order, might be for some, Sammy Forsyth coming in the 9 spot, the centre fielder, after going 4 from 4, I think, or 5 from 5 this morning against Southland. 4 from 4. But we all know 9 isn't just your batter, you put down the bottom and just hope for the best anymore. It's another setup for another innings to having them all broken up now. So Sammy Forsyth in the 9 spot, but she knows how to get on. And then you've got Kairatu on deck.
Yeah, absolutely, Oha. Every kai hahau, every bat is valuable. And being a team game, irrespective of where you are in the lineup, you're expected to still do a job.
Every opportunity these girls will be loving, getting out there, having a whack, facing another province. So it's all about being one of the best in your age group, in your province, going to nationals and giving it your all. Hale with the wind up, gets her swinging, and that will be 2 strikeouts in a row. Forsyth K going down swinging on strikes, and that is going to bring to bat Kairatu, but no, they've thought against it and sending her straight to first base. They're not going to let her have a cut. After hitting to left field at her first at bat. So with the intentional walk, they'll give Canterbury the runner on 1, and that's going to bring to bat the catcher, Caitlin Henderson. Sorry, 2 out. Of course, 2 strikeouts, 3 out now. We got there in the end. Well, that retires the side, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd innings with Auckland still leading this one over Canterbury 4-1.
Te rao, te raukura, Te Awa Kairangi's annual festival day is back. Saturday, January the 28th, 2023. We're looking forward to putting on the big event again for the Hutt Valley, where we'll bring to you local entertainment from local performers and guests and more. Te Whiti Park on Saturday the 28th of January 2023.
Yeah. We're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at Resthills Ballpark in Hamilton for the grand final of the U19 Girls National Championship. Auckland up over Canterbury 4-1. And leading off for Auckland with a big hit to right field, and over the right fielder's head is Hope Maka. She rounds second. No, she's going to stand up on second. Big hit to right field to lead off for the stand-up double.
Ai, tino pai, te patsua. A hopi. Of Hope Maka. Karawe Uma. Ai tū pai a ia, I rongi a paparua.
Try a Hale in the bat now, the pitcher. No.
That's good coaching too.
Put it straight on.
Paina ngā whakaro te kaiako, a tāmaki. Getting her to square around Damien, it's great discipline. This girl can crush a ball to get her around a square. May have shook it now, give her a chance to hit, but great discipline.
Yeah, Taian, Bromhead, Lamalu.
And even often that square of the batter is to have a look where the fielders are going, see if they're in the right position for a potential double steal, particularly with none down. I think this girl's going to hit.
Oh, and she can. Well, she's placed it up the middle. Can anyone get to it? No, they can't. Just out of reach of the shortstop. They're going to run. And Maka scores at home. Showing really what Auckland can do.
Karawe te patsua ki Wainga. Ashaila.
Shire safe on second base. Bromhead Limalu heading up the middle with the RBI. And that's going to bring up Olshan Matthews.
Yeah, Hupper, foul ball. Yeah, great hit, mate. Up the middle. Squared off a couple. Given the green light. Punching up the middle. A little unfortunate for the shortstop too. If she had come through and caught that ball, could have been a potential double play to 2-1, but hit got the better of her, unfortunately.
Oh, you know, Kairatu will give everything she's got to get to it as well. So if it was out of reach, it was just out of reach.
Yep.
And she did make up some ground to get to where it was.
And another ribby. Ko te kaute. Ko tāme ke makaura I rima. Ko tautahi. Te waipona me. Ko tai. 5-1 now, Auckland and Canterbury.
Well, Matthews goes out and hits it down to second base, but that will advance both runners. So now Auckland, with runners on 3 and 2 with one out.
Yeah, lovely play for the second baseman there. Squared to charge the ball, squared to play a potential play at 3, decided no. Took the easy out at 1. Good play.
Definitely eyes up play. She definitely looked at it, see if she could before committing to the out at 1. And that's another good play for you young ballers to look at. If the throw's not on, don't do it. Bader McDowd pitching outside for the ball. You can tell it's whānau down here with just the amount of groups that are sitting together. And what a hit. Down the third base line. She's going to score 2. And stand up on second.
Ai hoa. Fantastic hitting. Pai ana tana patsua. Ki te taha Maui, ki te papa Maui. Scores 2 runs. Fantastic hit. Stand up on second.
Well, Robbie, 7-1 now. In the bottom of the third. Auckland really finding their straps now. Callum Muir goes out to have a talk to the mound for Canterbury. But what can you really do around this Auckland side that's finding the gaps and really playing smart?
Yeah, very tough, mate. Auckland are certainly earning it. Canterbury's been very tight. Not a bunch of errors to speak of. Looks like Canterbury are about to warm up their a backup pitcher. But no, tough day at the office for our pitcher out there. For Shine.
Mackenzie Bailey McDowell.
For Mackenzie Bailey McDowell. And I'll tell you what, this is a pretty tough Auckland lineup to get through too. Three innings in. Auckland up 7-1, runner on 2. It's ominous, but never say never, do you?
Never. No. Bailey McDowell, another, we've been talking about second generation all through this game, and she's another one. Mum was Olympian for the White Sox in the 2000 Sydney Olympics. So she's in her DNA, and she loves to be out there. All three sisters were in the Canterbury NFC team. Comes back with a strike. Eden Jennings, Netzler, the left fielder, and a bat now for Auckland.
He titiro na mātou e Damien kai waho o te tiamana. So just a note too, you know, Canterbury coach has brought his outfield in, playing shallow, hoping for a pop-up or just to try and stop that run scoring and throwing distance of the outfielders.
Yeah, it'll be a bit tough for the Canterbury coach deciding what to do, because it's either that short no man's land or it's finding the gaps between 7-8 or 7-9 or 8-9. Good hitting display from Auckland thus far. Gesser swinging the off-pace pitch there on the outside.
Oh yeah, ka rawe te ipa māminga. Great change-up, well beaten on the batter. Great team talk. It's a nice strike to come out of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pick it up for a team. He's hoping they can stay in this innings.
Coming into bat now, the first base, Alize Utanga Fletcher.
We haven't seen too many change-ups, Damien. Perhaps that was the part of the talk too, is vary the pace a little more.
Well, she definitely has the toolkit. Fouled away. Tonga Fletcher grounded out to the hot corner last at bat. She leaves the outside pitch. I can understand Bailey McDowell trying to use that outside pitch. The umpires have definitely been calling them. On that one, not so much. 3-1 count now. 3 balls, 1 strike. And she'll take that ball for the walk. And Auckland with runner on 1 and 2, with 2 down, and that's going to bring to bat the top of the order. Jade Calverley. The lefty went for the slap last at bat, grounded out to third base in her first at bat, but in that second bat scored a run. Doing the job as a leadoff. Shuffling the feet again, ready to put down whatever she needs to if it's in the zone. Down in the dirt, will bounce up and pass Caitlin Henderson behind the dish. That will advance both runners for Auckland. Now with a runner on 3 and a runner on 2. Clipping that outside zone. Bailey McDowell does. 2 balls, 2 strikes the call. She's been trying to inch out ever so slightly, has Bailey McDowell. She tries it again there, but with the reach, it's fouled away.
Yeah, good battle this. You play ana te pakanga. Good battle between pitcher and batter. Tough count. A lot of pressure out in the middle.
Oh, always. Yeah, she goes there on the outside again and gets her swinging for the strikeouts. And just like that, that is the 3rd out, but not before Auckland add 3 more runs to their total. We're going to go to the top of the 4th with Auckland leading 7-1.
Te Awakairangi's annual festival day is back. Saturday, January the 28th, 2023. We're looking forward to putting on the big event again for the Hutt Valley, where we'll bring to you local entertainment from local performers and guests and more. Te Whiti Park on Saturday the 28th of January 2023.
Kia ora, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Resthills Ballpark here in the sunny Hamilton for the grand final of the Under-19 Girls National Championship. It is Auckland taking on Canterbury. We're in the top of the 4th now. Auckland leading this one 7 runs to 1. Leading off for Canterbury is Mackenzie Bailey McDowell. The pitcher has been outstanding this tournament. Batting in the 3 spot today, 4 spot earlier today as they went the hard way against Southland. All these McDowell sisters, family members know how to strike a ball. Three balls, 1 strike is the call. Up in the zone, gets McDowell swinging. And that will take the count to 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Mackenzie Bailey McDowell leading off for Canterbury. Need to change their fortunes here. She gets a piece of it, sending it foul back into the trees. And the count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Karawi te pakanga tēnei e te whānau. Good battle this one. Canterbury trying to get back in the match.
top will give her ball 4. And Bailey McDowell will make her way to first base with the walk. And that's what Canterbury need. They need their runners on base. And that's the way that it started. So Lexi Hay coming into bat now, their third base. Will be looking to move the runner of Bailey McDowell, but down by 6 runs at the top of the 4th. Canterbury need to make something happen here.
Ai tika e Damien. Pai rau atu te timatanga o tēnei huri pāo. Ka rongi te tokowha. Great start to the 4th innings for Canterbury. Let's hope they can battle back.
Well, they're here for a fight for sure. And everyone loves a Canterbury-Auckland battle.
Tika e hoa, e pakanga o ngā motu, o tika o Maui, ki te waka o Maui. Exactly right, my friend. North versus South, always a good battle.
Absolutely. Down in the dirt. Halapaki behind the dish. So it goes nowhere. Bailey McDowell on first base. Lexi Hay in at bat. Straight through the zone for a strike called. Popped up where Mark is standing under it to make the catch for their first outs. Bailey McDowell will keep her spot on first base, and that's going to bring to bat the third base Trinity Mackley-Flutie. As you can see on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, lots of people hiding in the shade behind the backfield line fence because the sun is beaming down here in the Tron. Picture perfect day. Great day for a grand final. Straight through the zone, clipping the outside corner as well for the strike called.
I te whānau, he maha ngā tangata I tai mai ki konei ki te Papatakoro Resthills. Large number of spectators, fellow players.
Well, Mackley-Flutie gets the Texas League at a right field, not second or right, could get to it. And that is going to have her safe on first base, and Mackenzie Bailey McDowell will advance to second. And as you see, ladies and gentlemen, on the other backfield line, that's under the sun, all the umbrellas keeping it out of the shade. And if you get another one of the bank camera guys, you'll see everybody under the trees up here as well. So everybody being sun smart here at Resthills.
Tautoko e Damien, ka ware te creamy o te rā. Forget your sunscreen piece, me ngā pōtai, and your hats. Slip, slop, slap.
That's the one.
Kia u te tinana, kia u te wairua, kia pai te rā. Sees us under a nice shady gazebo.
Smart. Hale with the play to third to get the lead runner of Bailey McDowell. And that was good eyes up play for Hale to go in and know exactly where the runners were and how much time she had to gun it over. And awesome to see a pitcher pick up a ball and actually hit it to a base instead of the old lob or look after the arm a bit.
Ai, kia ora e hoa. Pai rau atu ngā whakaaro. A te kaipa a tāmake makaurau. Me tana tākoro, ki te papatoru. Great heads up play, as you said. Force play, still runners on 1 and 2, 1 down. 2 down.
Up in the zone, fouled away there from Jorgensen. Hale really getting into her work now on the mound. Gets Jorgensen swinging for the strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the call. Canterbury with runners on 2 and 1. Really need to convert some of these runners here. Down in the dish. Halapaki keeping the ball in front, as a good catcher does.
Excellent play.
Yeah, gets it swinging. And that will be the 3rd outs, and that will retire the side as Canterbury leave 2 runners stranded on base, unable to convert their second runs of the game. So Auckland will still lead this one going into the bottom of the 4th. Auckland 7, Canterbury 1.
Aotearoa FM presents Te Rao Te Raukura 2023. For 2023, we're proud to present Arija.
Kia ora, Betty Ann here from Arija.
Asia Wairere.
E mihi ana kia koutou.
Valley Kids.
Hey, we're the Valley Kids.
Origin Roots Aotearoa.
Kia ora everybody, my name's Matatia.
Plus kapahaka from Te Ahia Tahurangi, Ngāti Pōneke, Ngā Taonga Mai Tawhiti, Ngā Uri Taniwha. Share the news and set the date. Saturday, 28th of January, for Te Rā o Te Raukura.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Ai tēnā koutou i te whānau, e matakitaki mai ana tēnei tōna mana o te motu ki Resthills kirikiri roa, ai rongi a whakaata Māori, no reire koe nei ngā mihi ati ki a koutou. Tēnā koutou, e mihi ana, tēnā koutou katoa.
You're watching the grand final of the U19 girls here in Resthills, Hamilton. If you want an update on the under-19 boys grand final in Christchurch, I'm not going to tell you. No. It's Canterbury 6 and Hutt Valley 2.
Oh,
that's all right.
Ka aroha e Damien. Koutou e te whānau. I taku taha, titi o ngā tangata o Hutt Valley. Ka pauri a rātou. So my commentator's a bit down. Canterbury are getting up over Hutt down in the boys, but up here, Auckland, of course, are up 7-1. Probably prevalent to mention right now too, Damien, that Auckland, this under-19 girls team, are blessed to have the Fletcher brothers.
Yes.
From Waikato Bears coaching them. Auckland representatives, of course, and also Isaac's wife is Michelle Tangaroa, who's Chubb Tangaroa's daughter. Former White Sox, great player, and hopefully she'll be joining us at the completion of this match to have a chat to us. As Isaac said that she's the real coach, well, Mrs. Fletcher's the boss, so e mihi atu nei kia rata ngā rauranga tiro o Tāmaki Makaurau. So hopefully we'll have a quick chat to her after this match ends, so stick around.
Outstanding. Good that Isaac knows who the boss is as well.
Yeah, we all know who the boss is, right?
Well, there's a pitching change for Canterbury here. Just like this morning, first base, Trinity Mackley Flutie goes over to the mound. And I'll just have to check what other positional changes they've made.
Oh, is it?
Bree Harding has come into the game, it looks like, for Mackenzie. Just see that as they come up to bat. I'm just trying to figure out the fielders at the moment. Well, second runner, Marker, will make her way to first base with the walk. Cooper Nicola goes to second. And that is going to bring to bat number 22, the pitcher, Shire Hale.
Yeah, rear walk of the game. Not a good time for it, but always tough for a new pitcher to get in here, Damien. I must say, though, while the stoppage is on and a couple of huddles, Michelle Tangaroa actually out there with the girls. E mihi atu nei ki ngā kai whakahaere o te tōna mana nei. Koutou ngā kaimahi, ngā ringa raupa, koutou ngā volunteers. So, quick shout out to all the organisers of this tournament, of course, Softball New Zealand, and those working hard behind the scenes to make this a successful week that it was. And of course under the duress of the weather patterns that we experience up here in Waikato, which is often 4 seasons in a day.
Hale gets a piece, sending it to left field.
Patuhunui.
One bounce hits the back left field fence. Will score the runner of Cooper Nicola, with Marker safe at third base. Hale safe at second. And another run to the Auckland tally.
I hit C no nui. Te hau, o Shire. Ki te rohe. Maui. Another ribby for Auks. Great bat, at bat.
Yeah, with 2 runners on, it's not going to get easier for Canterbury, because up to bat now is Tyan Bromhead Lamalu. Daughter of veteran White Sox catcher and Auckland catcher Kyla Bromhead. And no doubt Auntie Tegan and Auntie Bex are here as well. Up top for a ball, Trinity Mackley Flutie trying to get into her business here. Not an easy start. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bromhead Lamalu sends it foul down the third baseline. Oh, well. Oh, no. The hand went up to catch the ball by the coach, and then he went running into the dugout. And seeing some of the faces, didn't look happy about what he was holding in his hand, but must be all good because he's run back out. Tyan gets a piece of it, sending it down to the shortstop. Will score the lead runner of Marker. Hale stands up on second. Bromhead Lamalu, the first outs, but scored the runner.
Aye, well, good contact. Ribby, lovely play by the short. It's pretty much all she had left to do, but took the out anyway.
We are, of course, in the bottom of the fourth here. Auckland leading 9-1. Got one runner on, one out. Fouled away. Good to see lots of teams sitting here watching the grand final as well. Just because they're not involved doesn't mean they're not paying attention. Well, look at that. Hits on the line, just inside. Fair is called. And Bromhead Lamalu, Matthews hits a double and also scores the runner of Hale.
Ai, tino pai te Patua Ocean. Kai mua itsi o te rārangi Tuatori, just inside the line. Lovely hit. Stand up double, another ribby. Te kau ki Tāmaki, ko tahi ki te Waipone.
Well, Robbie, it's not going to get any easier for Canterbury. We're in the bottom of the fourth. They're down by 9. Auckland score one run. I don't want to put this out there and jinx it all, but Auckland score one run and they've got a runner in scoring position. This game over. This is grand final done and dusted. And that hit, has it done it? He's definitely going to be safe on one. They're sending it. And there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't jinx it this time. Matthews crosses home plate to score the 11th run in this grand final in the bottom of the fourth, and just like that.
Ai, mihi atu nei kia Tāmaki. Kua mutu te kēmu. Kua tai te wā. Karawe. Ka nui te mihi ki te Waipona muhoki. Karawe ngā kotiro. Kia Tāmaki mai kaurau. Kei au koutou kia toa. Kei au koutou te kaitoa, te tima toa o te motu. Tāmaki mai kaurau.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Well, quick and easy final here. Auckland showing their worth, showing how good they really are up in the 09. Coming into the Under-19 National Championship here in Resthills, Hamilton. Going through the order, winning game after game and sitting in the top spot, booking their early spot in the grand final, getting the rest this morning. Canterbury going the hard way, having to go through Southland, but that rest didn't seem to matter for Auckland. They have come out in 4 innings and run rampant over Canterbury, and Auckland winning this game 11 runs to 1. And there you have it. Sportsmanship after the game. Both teams, hugs, shaking hands, congratulations all around. And both teams seeming happy with their progress. It was always going to be a tough ask for Canterbury. Auckland just being the absolute powerhouse that they are in the women's game. Coming in and showing authority left, right and centre. But absolutely showing how it's done in this grand final, running out winners with the 10-run rule over Canterbury to win this one 11-1. Well, good final we've had here in quick 4 innings. Auckland getting the win here, and what a display they had. Well, we're going to cross to Robbie Niha, my colour commentator, who's sideline. With a special guest. We're just queuing up.
Kia ora, Damien. Standing with me now is Aroha Page, tournament organiser. Well, sister, how's it all gone?
See all the girls up here, all the spectators come, whānau, those just passing through, stopping to have a watch. It's been really good.
Yeah, good. And highlights of the week?
Oh, look, the resilience from the girls with the rain that we've had, they've still played their hearts out and had great games, even with the weather.
Yeah, I was talking to Eugene, fantastic. That, tough weather bomb this week through the country, but you got them all away.
We did, and we were lucky enough to get the games in that we did, but they all did really well. Yeah, it was great.
And of course, great final, Auckland taking it out over Canterbury.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well done to both teams. The girls played their hearts out, and what can you ask for?
Ka pai aroha. Any final words for the tournament, for the teams, for the spectators?
Oh, look, thank you all so very much. Those that have travelled near and far, you've made the girls' week here at tournament, and, just to be present for it. Everybody loves the game of softball.
Yeah, look, COVID sucked, but it's fantastic seeing all the teams and the spectators. Fantastic weather. Great tourney. Well done.
Thanks. Yeah, no, it was. And thanks to everybody who's been here. It's been great.
Ka nui te mihi ki o kaimahi, ki o ringa raupa hoki. Big ups to all your organisers and the kai whakaari. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Kia ora roa.
Thank you, Robbie. Well, awesome work from the Waikato Softball Association, putting on this event, going through the motions, getting all this gameplay in through all the weather disruptions that we've had. But hey, one game was delayed due to time. One game out of the whole tournament with dodgy weather the whole time. Outstanding work from the Waikato Softball Association. Thank you for all your efforts from your team and your volunteers this week. Outstanding tip of the cap. Well, just to recap, ladies and gentlemen, the grand final done and dusted here at the U19 girls tournament, with Auckland winning this one 11-1. We're in the bottom of the fifth down in Christchurch, with Hutt Valley taking on Canterbury in the U19 boys grand final. Canterbury up over Hutt Valley 6-2. And we're putting on a hitting display, what I can see from the live stream. Chopper down there, me here. First time that we've broadcast two tournaments at the same time. But here we are. We made it happen. Well, hardly a tournament. We did the final day. That would do though. Everybody getting ready for the grand final here. And it looks like Robbie Niha has another special guest with him. We're going to cross back to Robbie, who is with Mickey Cooper Nicola, and we'll cross over to Robbie now.
Kia ora te tuakana o Mickey. Surprise win?
It's always really hard to, they grind till the last inning, so it was, we did work for it.
No, you did. Look, I'll tell you what, but a good one.
Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
We were expecting a really long, hard game, because they did push us both times. We played them twice before, so yeah, good one.
And been a great week for the girls?
Yeah, it has been a great week. We've all shared the load, everyone, all 15 players, and our coaches have been pushing us a lot.
You got some pretty good coaches.
Yeah, we do. Gotta love Isaac and Mitchie. Yeah.
And shout out to all the whānau and all the fundraising people who got you there and the families that are here too.
Yeah, definitely. We did shirt fundraisers, so we're going to wear our shirts proud with all our fundraisers and sponsors, so yeah.
And it's great to be back here in Waikato because you're from here, of course, representing Tāmaki, so well done. But great to be back here, and that was a great final.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be back.
And shout out to the whānau in Waikato.
Shout out to the whānau. Oh yeah, they're all on the outfield. All the whānau.
I know, they just screamed at me and yelled at us. But hey, congratulations. Any last words, particularly for your girls, for Tāmaki, for your team and the coaches and whānau?
Oh, no, I'm just so proud of us. It's been so long since we've had a nationals, so it was good to take the win. It's a lot of our last years, so it's happy.
Well done, Bubba. Good luck for the future. Congratulations. Great win. And you're national champions. Ka pai.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Fantastic, Robbie. There with one of the future stars of our game, Mickey Cooper-Nicola. Well, that will do it for us here in Hamilton, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Just one last piece from Robbie.
Ai tēnā koe Damien, e tautoko ana ngā mihi hoki anō kia whakaata Māori, kia koutou ngā kaimahi, orongo te whakaata. Koutou i te whānau e mā taki mai ana, e tino pai te tau whainga, awesome final. Congratulations to Tāmaki Makaurau defeating Canterbury. Some fantastic softballers out there. And nō reira, kei te mihi atu kia koutou. Kia koutou kua wehe atu, i tā mātou kiingi, e noho ane i rongi tōna uerewa. Ko kingi pōtatau, tu heitia pōtatau te whero, te tuawhetu, e noho ane i rongi tōna huarewa. O te whare kāhuariki, pai marire, no rira koutou, kua wehe, e mihi atu ki a rātou. Te mihi whakamutunga ki te tau. Ka nui ngā mihi ki a koutou o te tau hou Pākia, no rira kia pai o koutou haringa, kia pai o koutou waiora, kia pai o koutou aroha, no rira ki te mihi atu ki a koutou. Tēnā koutou, pai marire tātou.
Kia ora, Robbie. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us for the Under-19 Girls National Championship Final. Auckland winning this one over Canterbury, 11 runs to 1. Congratulations to the 2023 National Champions, Auckland Under-19 Girls. Well, on the behalf of Duncan Stokes on camera, Adrian Rule doing the producing, Robbie Niha joining me in colour. I've been Damien Collins. Thank you for joining us at Ballpark Broadcasting and Whakaata Māori. We will see you down the road for the Under-17 Girls next week in Wellington. See you there.